Hey guys, it is Tuesday and tonight is American night, and we all know how much I just love American night. So Amy and I are actually going to the movies. We're going to go watch, what's it called, Zootropolis I think it's called. And we're going to get some dinner while we're out and stuff like that. But it's a very sunny day, as you can see. I wish I had my sunglasses. It's very, very pretty in the Botanic Gardens, and I'm just heading over to cinemas now, and we'll see how the night goes. Alright, I'm back, and first of all, it is very, very strange to walk out of a cinema and it's still light outside, like the sun's not even set yet. Mainly because I find that back home it's already dark when I go into the movies, or I just happen to go to the movies at a time where the sun's setting, so it's dark by the time I get out. But it is very weird that it is still light outside after 9 o'clock at night and only really gets completely dark between 9 and 9:30. And the fact that it's going to keep getting later is just really, really weird to me. The reason, first I just want to explain, the reason I was getting confused earlier about whether it was Zootopia or Zootropolis is something that I figured out after I filmed, and that is because in the US and Australia and probably other countries, it is called Zootopia. In the UK, and again probably in other countries, it is called Zootropolis. Don't know why. I've noticed that with other movies that will be called one thing in the US and another thing in Australia, but still don't know why, but that's what it is, and that's why I've gotten confused. So if anyone's wondering and saying that I'm a bit stupid, I'm not. That is what's happened. It was an awesome movie, and honestly, I know it was a kids movie, but I think it's more for adults than kids, because a lot of the jokes are not adult jokes, but it's more jokes that you wouldn't understand until you were 12, 13 years old and over. And it was a really great movie, and I loved it. And yeah, if anyone hasn't gone and watched it yet, I definitely recommend you do it. You don't necessarily have to watch it in 3D like we did. There wasn't too many like jumping bits that made it overly worth the 3D, but yeah, it was still really, really good. I really want to watch the Australian version, because we've discovered that in other parts of the world, and they were meant to do it here in the UK, but they didn't end up doing it by the sounds of it. One of the news reporters, which was, if you've watched it or if you've seen the ads or whatever and you've seen the news reporters in the movie, there's a moose, and in other countries there's like a panda and all these other animals, and apparently in Australia it's a koala, and I really just want to see what the koala is like. I think it'd be really cool to watch it with a koala, and it's got an Australian doing the voice of it, so that'd be really, really cool. So I've got to watch the Australian version when I can, just to see. I'm assuming it wouldn't make that much of a difference to the story, let's be completely honest, but it'd be really interesting to see, because I haven't seen a movie where it's different in another country to what it is back home. Anyway, I've got wet hair still. I have wet hair. What did I think would be a good idea? Folding my dry clothes while my hair is still kind of dripping. Anyway, yeah, so it was a really good night, and we went out for dinner afterwards. We had ice cream while we were in the movie, so we kind of did it backwards. Buddy, you would be very proud of me for doing that, because I know you would do the same thing, or you would just have the dessert. Let's be completely honest, I know that's what you'd do. But yeah, so it was a really, really good night, and I think that's all I've got to say about today. Yeah, definitely recommend going to watch it. The next kids movie I think I'm watching will be Finding Dory. Very excited about that one. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I will talk to you on Friday. See you later. It is now Friday. Nothing's really happened since then. I've just been studying, because I've got exams coming up in 2 weeks today. The only thing that's happened since Tuesday is that I swear I nearly broke my toe last night, and it just hurts so much right now. You can't see a bruise or anything. There's no point showing you a toe that looks perfectly normal when it doesn't feel that way. But basically what happened was, I was in the shower and I put the shampoo back on the shelf, and the shower, I've got very small shelves in there, and I put it on, and I swear I put it on properly, as far on as I could do it without anything else falling off, and I've turned around to grab something else off the second shelf, and it has dropped, it has bounced on the floor of the shower, and it has landed on my foot. So like the actual bottle was this way and it landed that way, it didn't land on its side or anything. Yeah, and the bottle is pretty much full, so yeah, it hurt. My foot went many colours, and I was in extreme pain for the rest of the night, and it's better now, but putting shoes on hurts, so we're going to try and avoid that for the next couple of days. Anyway, that's pretty much been my week. So I went to the movies, and that was a really good night, and then that happened, which was, oh, it's fun if you want to put it that way. Yeah, that's about it, but the scary thing is that in 4 weeks' time I'm done, and if I do everything the way I'm planning at the moment, I'll be gone in 4 weeks as of today. So I got here on a Friday, and I'll be leaving on a Friday, and that's really weird, but yeah, so 2 weeks I start my exams, and 2 weeks after that I'm gone, and I can't believe that. I can't believe that it's only 4 weeks. You know, it's been nearly 8 months, and yeah, anyway, that's just thoughts I'm having. It's just weird. The other thing is, probably, I didn't really talk about it much, but you know, just over a week ago, obviously, came back from Ireland, and I said goodbye to Mum and Dad again. And I was kind of preoccupied after I got back because I was really excited to go to London and all of that, so I haven't really addressed it. But it really sucked to say goodbye again. The first time was bad enough, but it was worse this time around, and the reason for that, I think, is, you know, yeah, I'm going to see them in 3.5 months compared to the 7 months last time, but I know how much I'm going to miss them this time around. Like, I knew I was going to miss them last time, but it wasn't until I actually saw them that I realised just how much I missed them, and a week was just not long enough. So it made it a lot harder because I know just how much I'm going to miss them. So yeah, that was very emotional for me, but thankfully London helped cheer that up. helped to cheer that up. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because that was a really tough thing for me to deal with. And there's going to be a lot of other tough things to deal with as the weeks go by because, again, I'm leaving in 4 weeks. I'm going to say goodbye to here, I'm going to say goodbye to Glasgow, I'm going to say goodbye to most of the people I met here. I'm going to say goodbye to Amy, but I'm going to see Amy again like a month later. But you'll see all that as it happens. Point is that there's going to be a lot of emotional and kind of sad and kind of happy because I'll be finishing. Well, exams will be over, so I'll be happy. Really exciting stuff coming up anyway. When I do leave, I'm doing a lot of travelling, so I'll probably explain a bit more of all that kind of stuff next, you know, in the weeks coming, like in the next 3 vlogs after this one. I'll explain a bit more on what the plans are and everything. Anyway, there's a lot coming up. I have no idea. I'm studying and I've got exams, so the vlogs may just be about my plans for afterwards, and there may be some other stuff happening, but we'll see as the weeks go. Apart from that, I am done for this week, and I can't talk. I'm sorry, my toe hurts. I hope you've all had a really great week, and I look forward to doing another video next week, I suppose. I really do enjoy doing these. So it's gonna kind of suck to stop, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all next week. Bye guys.